Shintaido. Hearing this Japanese word, you might imagine it has something to do with the classical martial arts. Shintaido's roots are in traditional Japanese karate and sword movements, but the purpose of Shintaido is not to learn fighting techniques. Rather, it's to help us live in a better way. In Deerfield, Massachusetts, Shintaido practitioners gathered for an annual workshop at the Shintaido farm.
He's going to just collapse into the ground and hit his head. So just keep one arm up and just step back, same hand down. It's like a little scissor move here. So here, so he will roll this way.
It's fun when you have your body opens to the movement.
Is there an emotional component to the experience?
Joy, childish joy. Rolling. Haven't we all done that kind of thing for ages before getting adult? So it's bringing back this joy.
And as far as the practice of martial art in this modern time, I think we all live in the very comfortable, protected life. And we all live in a comfort zone, so to say. And having the martial element in our daily life through practice, it challenges us and gives us a chance to break through. And it takes a little courage to do that. And that's why it's so important to keep the essence of a martial art within Shintaido.
What's interesting for me actually in the practice is the sort of the invisible part that we are able to communicate in that way. So it's not just physical exercise by any means, it's communication on a bigger level.
Shintaido, which means new body way, includes the study of martial arts, meditation, and artistic expression. It was developed in Japan in the 1960s by the Rakutenkai group under the leadership of Hiroyuki Aoki. The goal of Shintaido is to go a step beyond the traditional martial arts, so the forms of Shintaido demonstrate a feeling of openness and freedom. Throw, catch, and relax. And try to receive the jo into your body and let the momentum determine your movements. Try not to block it or stop it.
This one is a lot about letting go. So if you're holding on to anything kind of in your head or emotions, this is the time to free it up. So you can toss it in the air and just let that piece come down and take you into the earth.
It's definitely had a positive effect. You start to think in a different way, because you can't help, once you visit other parts of your brain, the right side of your brain, then it becomes more familiar, so you can function from there more often.
How did you feel when you came to your first Shintaido class and suddenly people were doing all this yelling and stuff?
Well, at first I was a little surprised that Shintaido was such a vocal art. But initially, I was really reluctant to use my voice because I really never had. But once I did, it started to open up something for me, and once I was using my voice on a regular basis, I found it to be really freeing.
When I went to my first Shintaido class, and they said, okay, now we're going to use your voice, I went, right, sure. You'll see what happens. I didn't really expect anything, and then all of a sudden everyone belts out all these big ahs. It's like, oh, okay. So my first couple were just really tiny voices, and then eventually I got warmed up to the idea.
Traditionally, meditation has been practiced in a very quiet environment. But in reality, we live in a very noisy busy life. And we need to be able to have this meditative element even while we are moving busy, living in a noisy world.